Welcome back to another video, guys. Now today I have for you a review of the Panasonic Lumix LC80 or DMC-LC80. Now this was released in July 21st 2004. It's a 5 megapixel CCD sensor and it's 1/2.5 inch type sensor, which is 5.7 millimeters by 4.3. So it's quite a tiny little sensor. Now, the lens on this is designed by Leica. It's a DC Vario L-Marit lens, f2.8 to 4.9. Now, it covers 35 millimeters at the wide end and it goes up to 105 millimeters at the long end. And it has an ISO range of 80 to 400, which includes 80, 100, 200, 400 and 800 settings in it. So it's not a very big range, but then again 2004 you're not going to expect a huge range in ISO values from a little point and shoot camera. So white balance, it has an auto, sunny, cloudy, incandescent, and there's also a custom setting so that you can adjust the Kelvin of the color temperature in that. Now autofocus is contrast based, as you would expect from a camera from that era, especially a little pocket camera like this. You see, look at the tiny little screen on it. It's tiny. Now autofocus on this, it only has one autofocus point, and that's right in the middle. You can't adjust it anywhere in the frame, but so you basically focus and recompose. That's all you really need to do with these sort of things. Now image quality, it only does JPEGs, it doesn't do raw photos, but the JPEGs come in a standard or fine mode, so the standard ones are very tiny. Now the shutter range, it has a minimum shutter of 8 seconds and a maximum shutter of 1/2000th of a second. Not a huge range, but then again it is an old point and shoot camera from 2004. You can't expect too much more from that. It has a built-in flash out the front there, and it does have a few different settings in the flash, in the menu and the flash settings on it, so you can use it in red eye reduction and a few others, but from what I've read online, the red eye reduction doesn't really work that great, but I haven't tested that. But okay, it's gone to sleep now. It has a high speed shooting mode in it, high speed for its time, 2.7 frames per second. Not huge, but I mean, hey, like I say, it's 20 years old now, so can't expect too much more. And it has a self-timer function of either 2 or 10 seconds. So if you want to do a selfie, you're not going to be able to see yourself, obviously, but you can do a selfie. Or you can set it on ledge, frame up your shot, run around in front of the camera, and wait for the timer to set the camera off. So yeah, it's quite handy for that sort of thing, I suppose. On the back dial, you've got a button for white balance on the four-way control pad, but it also does dual duty with exposure compensation to plus or minus up to 2 stops. So that's quite handy on a tiny little point and shoot camera from 20 years ago. Video. Video, it does do video. Now I've taken a video clip outside, went for a walk today, and took a little video clip just panning across the open fields where they're making this new subdivision. and I'll put that up on screen and you can have a look at the quality. So it's 320 by 240 pixels in resolution, so it's not very high quality, but hey, it is 20 years old. You can't expect too much more than that. And it does it in either 10 or 30 frames per second, and that is with audio, and it is unlimited up to the capacity of your memory card, which I believe you can put in a memory card of up to 2 gigabytes from what I have read online. And it is a standard SD card inside here. So, and that card will be in the camera for the winner of this camera. Did I mention that I'm giving this camera away? Yes, I'm giving this camera away to one lucky winner, one lucky viewer. So if you want to win this little point and shoot from 20 years ago, make sure you're subscribed, put a comment in the comment section below, and I'll pick one lucky winner on my next video, which will be of where is it? Which will be, the next video up will be a review of this Canon G1X. So that will be coming up in the next week or two. I'll have a full review on that, and I'll reveal the winner of this little Panasonic point and shoot. Now I will send it anywhere in the world. You don't have to worry about shipping. I'll send it free of charge to the winner of this competition. Now, it does take AA batteries, so I won't ship it with batteries for obvious reasons, especially being these lithium-ion batteries. But you can get these AA batteries just about anywhere in the world, so you'll have no problem finding power source for these. But now back to the specs of this little camera. Now the back LCD is a 1.5 inch LCD, and it has 114,000 dots of resolution. Not high quality, but hey, like I said before, it's 20 years old. And it also has a little viewfinder. Now this is what is known as a tunnel viewfinder, optical viewfinder, and it does sort of look like you're looking through a tunnel. It's tiny. I'm not sure on the size of that little viewfinder, but as you can see there, it is tiny. But hey, it's got a viewfinder anyway, better than none. So I'm just testing this little camera out to see how good it is filming myself. I'm holding it at arm's length, see how good the quality of it is, and also the sound. Now as for the size of this, it is 88 millimeters wide, 64 millimeters high, and 35 millimeters deep, and it weighs 207 grams. Very lightweight. Very, very lightweight. It's a teeny tiny camera with a teeny tiny sensor in it. But hey, it does well. It does well for a 20-year-old camera. And one lucky winner, one lucky viewer I should say, is going to win this camera. Speaking of these older cameras, I noticed a lot of articles lately on the younger generation wanting old film camera or old old digital cameras like this. So, and this is in pretty good condition. It still takes good photos. So you can't expect too much from a 20-year-old camera of, was it 4 megapixels? But yeah, that's what you're going to win. That's what somebody's going to win. So with that, I'll wrap up this video. So thank you all for watching, and I hope the winner gets a giggle out of playing around with an old camera like this, and hope they treasure it. But yeah, thank you all for watching. We'll see you again next time. Bye bye.